Alright, today we're doing valve covers on this Dodge Durango with a 3.6 liter. First you want to take off the engine cover, then you want to take off the air filter tube. Next we're going to take off the upper intake, so you just want to disconnect all the hoses and connectors going to it, remove the bolts, and get the intake out of your way. Once you got the upper intake off, an important but easy step you want to do is fill in the intake holes so you don't drop any bolts in the engine. And then same thing you did with the intake, you want to go ahead and disconnect all the hoses and connectors, go into the valve cover, remove the bolts, and get the valve cover out. Now it's time to get the head ready for your new valve cover gasket. So just go ahead and remove all the old RTV and get a rag with some brake clean and remove any dirt. Now it's time to get the old valve cover ready. So you just want to start by removing the old gasket, then grabbing some brake clean and cleaning it up. And then you have 5 gaskets on the valve cover you want to replace. There's the 3 spark plug gaskets that I just took out, and then there's the cam sensor gasket, and then there's going to be the timing solenoid gasket. You can just use a hammer and a socket that fits the circumference well to hammer them on. Put on the new gasket, grab some RTV, and then you just want to put a little dab where the timing cover meets the head on those 2 places, and then put on the new valve cover and bolt it down. This gasket came a little later, so I just put it on after I put the valve cover on. And then you just want to do the exact same thing to the other side. Put everything back together the way you had it. Start it up, make sure there's no check engine light, everything runs good. Close the hood and call it a day.